Almost there. Almost ready. There we go. So we've got, let's see. Oh, hang on. Let me fix my stuff. Hold it just a minute. But yeah, we've got Boat over here on the couch on one side, joined by Boat spouse Miranda. And let me make sure I've got mics on everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
There we go. All right. Yeah, so tell us about what's going on here with this. Like, I've played Tears of the Kingdom a little bit, but like, am I going to recognize what's going to happen here?
Possibly. We're not doing anything too crazy today, but we have some fun builds to show off for you guys, and even some builds that we're going to actually demonstrate on here, so you can build yourself. So if you got your Switch handy, if you got Tears of the Kingdom handy, feel free to play along.
Build along with us.
Yes, please.
Okay, so we started here so I can show off my house because, of course. And I got a super cool outfit on.
It's pretty rad.
I'm ready for Burning Man. Whee! Wait, let's go to the front door.
For anyone not familiar with this yet, you can build your own house. Tears of the Kingdom. It's even more involved than in Breath of the Wild, where you got to just kind of spruce up a house that
decorate.
You buy.
And well, when this came out and we were playing it, Chris was a lot further along than I was because I had like some projects I had to work on. So then months later, I'm like playing, and I am like, oh my god, you can do all of this stuff and build houses for other people, but I can't build my own house. Why don't I lay down and die? And then Chris was like, I won't spoil it for you. And then like literally 2 hours later, I got to the point where you could build your own house. And I was like, oh, okay. So, which is usually how things go for me when I get dramatic. So yeah, I got some bows. I usually keep that's a real guard one. Some of the one of the kind ones I'll keep here, and then one of like the most damaged ones I just keep there in case I need one. I don't have any good ones. Put my swords here. A little common room. Kind of bummed you can't like knock stuff off the table though, but.
Like in Skyrim, like in
Skyrim, or in some of the other, like in Breath of the Wild, some of their table things are like, Twilight Princess. You can like knock people's stuff over. This is a picture I took, and I put it here. Or what's his name painted it. My garden and my kitchen. The little triangle. I like the little triangle connector rooms.
I like the open space.
Yes, if you
too.
didn't know already, I really love mid-century modern architecture. So I gotta like imitate that like Eichler house with the little solarium in the middle, But yeah. So yeah, I like the open-y spot, little thing. And fun story: when I first built this little pond thing, I was like, it needs a fish. Why no fish? So I took a carp. That same Sanke carp out of my stuff, and I dropped it in there, and then it was just like blop, like dead fish on the water. I was like, oh. So then I left, and then I came back, and they give you a fish like after it like reloads. So I was like, oh, that's nice of them. So that's my house. I had to show it off. Yes. So for our first build, I'm gonna go to this little island doodle. The first one, there was a shrine there. And this one, there's not shrine, but there is supply. Yes. So we have several ways of conveyance prepared. So first one is for water.
Yeah, so for this one,
this is probably the easiest one for me to auto build, like by hand, so.
Sure. So the pieces you'll need for this, it's actually not too many.
Two fans.
A
steering wheel.
At least 3 of the construct heads. 4 of your cannons.
Oh, I didn't get more cannons. Okay. And then anything else?
That's good to start with there.
All right. Okay. So I'm gonna start with some fans because that's easy. So these like boats that the Lurelin fishers use are pretty choice. They're sturdy. They're hard to. You can't blow them up. You can't really burn them down either. Also good. Oh, look how beautiful they're stacked. Beam emitters. All right.
As well, so.
Steering wheel, middle, slightly towards the back, whichever. So one of these construct heads is going to go on the bow. Let's find its eyeball. That's not the eyeball. Eyeball is this way.
Yeah.
Double check. I did it right. Yes, I did. One on the top. One on the side. Another one on the side. You could put one on the front on the eyeball. Mine fell off one time. I did not tell you to do that, sir.
I need to turn the cannon. I think it's on its
No.
angle. Probably doesn't matter, but
There we go.
there we go. So yeah, one on the
So,
top, two on the sides,
yeah.
and then one in the front.
A little heavy there, but it doesn't have to be perfectly even or any of that.
And there's like a little piece of
Yeah, this
to go right on.
little nub. It surprisingly is stable. I
Yeah.
put it behind the little nub on the part that would make more sense with physics, but the front cannon usually gets knocked off at some point if you do that. So but it's not terrible. All right, so we're gonna get 2 beam emitters, 2 unicorns,
One per construct head.
1
there.
per. Oh, this happened the last time.
It did.
I don't have anything equipped. All right, let's. Come here.
Oh, there's a donation.
All right. Oh yeah, I put a Zelda dragon little scaled thing on the Master Sword, and it heals you.
Oh, that's cool.
So,
Cool.
what are you doing trying to give a donation?
I do. I've got a $32 donation from Weirdo Mama, and she
Well,
put that
thank
toward the Super Nintendo. But yes, thank you very much,
Ooh.
Weirdo Mama, for that donation.
Thank you. Super Nintendo is a special place in my heart because of all the Donkey Kong Country games, which are always my favorite. Yeah. And pro tip, if you don't want to waste anything like arrows and whatnot, just throw pine cones at everything. Choo-choos, little Korok things, like the balloons and all that. Just throw pine cones. No, I want to put it on that boat.
Yeah. I usually go with apples. I have a generous
That's
supply
true.
of those too.
Yeah.
Just throw apples at things.
Either or. Pine, yeah. It's like the pine cones, because you're like, pine cones.
All right, I've put 300 hours into the Tears of the Kingdom. I have no idea what you just talked about there. So wait, you throw a thing to make the thing not disappear? I'm sorry. I know you're busy doing a thing. You're doing a bit, but
So
what?
Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. So when you need to start up one of your Zonai devices, your hover,
okay.
and so you don't have to waste an arrow or your sword, unless you miss like I did, which is what I would do in real life. Yeah, it's a battery, so it doesn't. I'll show you when it
Okay, yeah, but I get what you're saying. To activate a device.
Yeah,
then
or
you just,
the little
throw
Koroks,
garbage.
balloons, or
It
the
goes
little
by.
pottery you have to smash. So yeah,
And you get your item
Nice.
back right away. So
yeah, and then you can pick it up. So I just enjoy doing that.
Yeah, that seems like a
because-
much better method than my method, which is usually swing my sword and accidentally break the thing that I tried to build. So yeah, that's the sort of things you learn while trying to build in this game.
Yes. Oh, and this is a big, heavy boat, so you gotta get it out there a little bit so it can In the first game, I used the Yoshika slate, like the bombs. I used those for everything, to activate everything, and for Korok things too, because they were, endless supply. All right, so we're cruising, we're searching.
Yeah, we just created a battle boat.
Yeah, look at it go. We got beams, and okay, so we got some Lizzlefos in there. And I have our friends turned off, but let's turn on Yunobo so we can shoot him at stuff. So we're going to go over here to the little cape where there's a horn, because there's some guys that are fun to mess with.
Do you have names for all of your creations?
No, not yet.
Oh, so they're still up for debate, huh?
There's just a couple that, like, I'll just call a name just because, but...
Do you want me to see if chat has any good names for any of these things? All right, so yeah, chat, if you've got a name for this here warboat thing, clearly we need a name so that we can, like, terrify our enemies with the name of this ship that destroys things. So let me know if you got any ideas here.
Okay, let's see how close we have to get for this to appear. So I like, for something like this, and especially it's fun when you have Yunobo, is these guys, the boss bokoblin with his little dudes behind it. I call them ducklings because it's, a line of little guys behind this guy. And it's especially fun. Where's your little guys? Oh no. Where's your little guys?
Apparently they're not spawned.
Oh no. Is it because I tried to play with them earlier and then it hasn't respawned? Okay. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Okay, so rip, but it's really funny when there's a line of little bokoblins behind him and you shoot Yunobo and they just it's like bowling and they just, totally fly into the ocean. So, and this is a silver boss, but you can take him out still if you can stay, as long as you don't let him actually hit you like melee style, then you'll be pretty good. So, but yeah, this boat is pretty great, especially when you counter like a little Lizzlefos fortress in the water or people on the beach. You just wail on them. So it's pretty fun. And it's a really easy build.
Yeah, as you can tell, it's pretty easy. The next one's actually going to be a little bit more complicated if you want to go to Hyrule Field somewhere. Yeah.
As you're warping, let me tell you the chat's opinions on names for this one. Let me tell you the runner-ups first before I give you the winner that we've already decided. Super Sweat Boat was one. Then we had Boat McBoat Face. I think that name might be taken already.
Yes,
Coast Guard Cutter. Yaha! And then finally the winner was the Brave Little Boatster. As we decided was the winning name for our warboat.
I like it.
All right, so this next one we're going to just auto build because it's very complicated.
Yeah.
But I will tell you all the pieces that are involved in it. So I know there's...
Because this is Wild Wacky Action Bike.
Go and get your...
No. You're good. Talk it and I'll get them out while you talk.
fans.
Wait, they're like in the air. I'm always jumping.
The headlight, whatever that light's called, the light.
Light.
2 of the dragon wheels. That's half, so go ahead and drop those. And then count them with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 steering wheels. And unfortunately, we're not going to show you how this is built, but you're going to see this contraption be built in front of your eyes.
It involves a lot of things attached at certain angles, so it takes a bit of fiddling. So, I mean, it's not terrible once you kind of Why no pick fans?
Actually, sorry.
Did you
I'm
do
wrong.
too many fans?
I did too many fans,
It's
and I
okay.
forgot the beam emitters.
Okay. Just a pile of crap.
Or the is it beam emitters? The shock emitters. That's
yeah.
right. 2 shock emitters.
Yeah, with that, so then you can't drive it in the rain unless you're like lightning proof.
Sorry, I got to interrupt real quick with one more name for the boat that we really liked here too. So Birchma suggested Chris as the boat name. So that's, I thought that's another pretty good one.
That's
Just
funny.
name the boat
Appropriate.
Chris. So we could do that. That's an option.
So this is our sweet hog. And a lot of the steering wheels are for like kickstands and to
Yeah.
hold things together. And you can put whichever 2 weapons you want on the back, whichever look cool to you.
Yeah.
And it like this thing books. It's like really fast. It's not exactly, see, it's slightly at an angle.
Yeah.
And that's just, I probably put one of the steering wheels on, not pixel like perfect or whatever, but we just went with it because it's, works, perfectly fine. So if it's raining, because the shock emitters are going, you're going to have to protect yourself or you're going to get knocked off every 5 seconds. Just ask me how I know. So... yeah, I mean, this thing, it's actually very light on its feet, if, to
Yeah.
use an expression.
I'm sure the steering's not.
It's really not bad.
too
Like,
bad.
yeah, it turns pretty good
It looks
for
pretty
something
sweet, too.
that's chonky as
Yeah.
this. All right.
It definitely looks sweet.
Where do you want me to drive to a next spot, maybe? Or
Yeah, because we're going to
We
do
can-
air next, so if
we can shoot some idiots?
we got covering the sea, covering the land, and now we're
Uh-huh.
going to get to the air here.
So where do you want me to go?
Actually, anywhere up there is probably fine.
Up where?
Up toward that,
This little...
yeah, I wouldn't get too close yet, but
Okay. This little fortress.
yeah.
Chat, feel free to
I'll
give
have
us some
you
names for
build
this
here.
cool bike, by
Oh,
the way.
yeah.
Yeah, we do have a couple in there. I'll hold off until we get a few more. But yeah, we got
Okay.
some potential
Do
names
one
for this
last
bike.
bite of
Yeah.
the bike before we build our
Yeah, just
air
little looks,
transport.
One thing that helps is this wheel at an angle and stuff. And, it looks pretty cool.
Cool.
All right.
All right, so the next build we're going to do is actually another simple one.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't think I've walked through one yet.
Is it this one?
No.
No.
We're going to save that one for a moment here.
Okay.
So go ahead and get your materials.
My supplies, okay.
So this one we definitely need 4 fans. We need 2 construct heads, 2 cannons, and a steering wheel, and that's it. So 4 fans, 2
Alright.
construct heads, 2 cannons, and a steering wheel. Go ahead.
Oh, wait, we don't need a wing or anything?
No.
Okay.
no.
Put
So-
the fans together like
So put-
4.
Yep. Well,
like a
actually, put
grid.
two together.
No.
Just
Like this?
in pairs. Yeah, just pair that one up and then pair the other 2 up together. You can go ahead and turn those upside down as well.
Okay.
And just leave them next to the other ones. You don't have to stick them. So
Kinda
we're gonna
like-
do
just like- Okay.
maybe leave a little more space there because what you're gonna do is put your steering stick right in between the 2.
Oh, okay, the steering stick
45
will
degree
keep
angle.
them... oh, okay, that's right. Oh, what are you doing?
So turn
There we
it-
go. Like this?
Yes.
All right.
And attach it to the front fans, kind of in the middle. It doesn't have to be perfect, but
Like-
somewhere,
like that.
right there is fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then...
attach the other side just like the same. Perfect.
all right.
And then attach your cannons to your construct heads. And if you're ever not sure how to line things up, when it comes to the Zone devices, if you ever look at the backs of them, so like back of the like the next construct ahead, you can see the actual like looks like a little broom to me, but like a little broom with a circle.
Yeah.
If you line those up, then you know you have the backs of both of your devices, so that way you know the fronts of their devices are lined up as well.
It's like
Never
a little
sure.
broom because they have eyelashes because they're
Yeah.
pretty.
So these will go
Alright,
on
where-
the front fans, but on their side.
Like,
Yes.
oh no. Oh no. Oh, see, this is a a good time. I mean, why on a stall anything would we want to waste our weapons? So just pine cones.
Yep.
Oh, is there another one? Or does it not know it's dead?
It must be another one. There it is, to your right.
Oh my goodness.
I don't have a lot of time. Come on, enemies.
Right? You know, Bo, help me out, brah.
While you're doing some mild murders over here, I've got a couple names for the bike. We've got the KHS Goddess Blessing, where KHS stands for Kingdom of Hyrule Ship. So I like that
Nice.
one. And we also have Midlife Crisis Trike.
I like that.
That is accurate. And again, there is a Yiga idiot. Oh, I'm wearing part of the Satori outfit, so that's why my money's... Where are you? Where are you? There's always... Yeah, why are you ruining this for us, dude? You just be quiet, sir. Okay.
There we go. Jeez. Okay.
All right. Jeez.
Right, now attach those cannons, like turn them on their,
Eyes facing down? Or nah? Like this angle?
you want them facing forward, but then, they're like,
Oh, like the boat.
yeah, there you go.
Got it.
Poorly described, but you got it. Perfect.
All right.
All right. Now with this one, this doesn't.
Oh, whoops. I was trying to pick up a bokobliner. Okay.
This doesn't go up very well, but
Uh-huh.
I will say with this one, make sure that as soon as you start riding it,
Uh-huh.
pull back on your
Pull
trigger
back.
because
All right.
otherwise you're gonna face plant. As soon as
Okay.
you
So you
start
want to get
driving.
height. Okay.
So go ahead and test drive it first. So
Woo! Wild wacky action bike. Okay.
and then go ahead and maybe find some enemies, but keep holding back hard just to
Yeah.
make sure you don't lose any altitude. Like I said, you won't gain altitude very well, but
Uh-huh.
you're attacking something to your
I
bottom.
am. I'm gonna try and go up here and see what we can do.
I'm
See
going to
if I can-
immediately need some help from chat on naming this fun guy. What is this thing?
Not sure
This
if you'll
big
be able to
fan
make
thing?
it.
Yeah, it's hard to gain altitude. I wish it needed a
We'll find some
longer
some enemies
route
on the
or
plains
started
here.
higher. So yeah, that's fine. I mean, but it turns easily and stuff. But yeah, you really do gotta like keep pulling back on it, which not a problem. All right. So are we tight on time?
We got
Oh,
5 minutes.
Okay,
left, so
there we
it's fine.
shot something.
There's an enemy. Get it.
Yeah.
Get it. Get it.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it works
So-
pretty good. And this one is super easy.
Super easy to build.
Yeah, you move around quickly.
Um,
Okay.
So, second to last here, one of it's a really fun thing. And you can actually
Is it
look-
this or a different one?
it's
This one?
yeah. So this one is we'll steal parts from that.
Nice.
So what this is, it has 4 fans, a dragon wheel, and a steering stick, and that is it.
Mhm.
But the way these fans are positioned is very particular.
Mhm.
There is a great YouTube video that we found
Yeah,
to
see
do
the
this
angle.
build, so I would look this up if you can. I will try to find it myself and actually share it
Okay, bye.
in chat. But it's called a hover bike, but it's really, to me, it's an all-terrain vehicle. It
Yeah.
works on land.
Yeah, it gains
really
altitude
well.
really fast. If you just drive in and you're like, okay, bye, and you
And
take
floats
off.
on water as well.
Yes.
So we
That's
just created
fine.
3 separate vehicles before this that are specific to each of
Hi.
those. This one does them all.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's no battle elements, but you have Yonobo to help you out with that anyway, and it's
Yeah.
a great
And you could easily
all-terrain
mount
vehicle.
something on there for fightings if you wanted to.
Yeah. So for this last,
And I've taken this from the ground all the way up to Sky Islands and
Yeah.
things. So
it takes a bit to get up there.
yeah,
but
I mean,
it's a
but it
lot of
moves
fun.
fast. So whee!
So we are down to a couple minutes here, but let's.
All right. So
go
this is
ahead
the one I
and
haven't seen.
Go to Terrytown if you could, please.
Go to Terrytown.
Yes. And this one's a lot surprise even for HagSpice here. But
Terrytown. So the Terrytown jingle that we hear in the first game every time you recruit someone new to go to Terrytown to do a skill, it's like la 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 la. He started saying a thing, so it's like, and off they go to Terrytown. So like now every time that's what I always think of. Because it's true.
Because it happens like what 4 or 5 times in Breath of the Wild. So
yeah. La, 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 la. Okay, come on.
So what you're gonna do?
Oh, because I don't have what's his name turned on. All right. That's definitely one of the times turn off all of your ghost friends when you're building, because it gets super crazy, especially with the wild wacky action bike.
Yes.
That big motorcycle doodle.
So you need to go into the construction shop, but go to the back.
Down below, or
no, right to the left.
These guys.
To the back of the town. Sorry, if you turn around. That blue building there. Go to the back of that.
Oh, okay. Oh, also, I recommend highly attaching one of these Hudson cutouts to a shield.
We're gonna grab something else. We're gonna grab some of those for something else. But yes.
It's me, Hudson. So, very recommend.
So go grab one of those Hudson.
Oh, grab a Hudson.
Yep. And then take it to the outside of town. Actually, I guess you can
outside the front gate, or
maybe just try building in town. I've never tried building in town, so just try right here.
Let's see if we can scare this guy who ripped us off.
I don't think we have time to show this off, but
okay. I can quickly.
Okay, so for your items to get out,
can I just auto build up from scratch to make it easy?
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
Because we don't have time.
Go to the very top auto build.
This one?
Yeah. So it would be one of those carts, a
homing cart, a construct head, 4 beams?
8 beams.
8 beams, I can't count.
And a Hudson in the front. So you have your own Hudson AI that you can take with you and
a pine cone?
Even battle with you on the go. A lot of fun. Unfortunately, we don't have time to show this off, but
I love him. But he's moving. He's dancing. He's having a good time.
He's having a great time. But yeah, those are some fun and wacky builds. I
want to put Hudson on everything now.
Yeah, right. I hope some of those could be useful for you guys out there, and I hope some look just fun to
little roll back through Hudson, our crazy bike. Battle boat, all-terrain vehicle,
and then that other hovercraft vehicle, the cannons that we built as well.
Where did that go? Oh, did I not favorite it? Where'd it go? It's in there somewhere.
There
this guy. This guy.
Oh yeah, if you have questions about that, just tag us up.
Yeah. And make sure to put a super cool outfit on when you do it and look super badass. And use pine cones.
Yes, use pine cones to activate your Zonai devices. So, well, I've been McBoat. HagSpice for showing off.
Sure, of course.
Thank you guys.
All right, thanks guys.